All right, good morning, everybody. What is going on? Hope you are doing well. And in this video, guys, what I'm going to be doing is going over and continuing the hospital audits. And today we are in none other than sunny San Francisco, California, one of my favorite cities in the U.S. I know there's a lot of political stuff going on, homeless people in San Fran. Not for nothing, I love San Fran. I have family there. Great city. Anyway, what I want to do, as you guys know, is pretty much I review the best, highest ranked hospital in a certain city. I go over the Google profile, the website, and the social media. So without further ado, let's get started. And we are going to be reviewing Kaiser Permanente San Francisco Medical Center. So what do we have here? So 4.5 right off the bat, 4.5 rating out of 5,000 reviews. They have 100 photos, which I would want them to post a little bit more. If I'm being honest, there's some other hospitals I would say that have about 4 or 5 times the number they do, so that's fine. But I would want them to have a little bit more. 4.5 out of 5, that's great. I mean, one of the highest rated hospitals that I've seen, honestly. So they're doing something right here. Open 24 hours, phone number, questions and answers, great. They have a description here. Again, like they need to optimize this. This is probably like 300 or 400 characters. So they have about 300 characters more to play with, which would be great. Updates. So the last update they put was February of 2022. So very, very important that they start posting immediately. It's been 3 years since their last post, so they got to get on that. What I would recommend is if they're adding photos here, they definitely should be adding posts and updates here as well. As you can see, they just wrote a piece of text here. They didn't do anything else. Moving on. So social media profiles and backlinks. So they have Meta set up, Facebook and Instagram. They have Twitter. They have YouTube. They need to create LinkedIn, Pinterest, and TikTok. Those are the 3 final ones to round out that group. They also need to add the products and services of all the specialties that Kaiser specializes in the hospital. It's going to take a lot of time, but again, it's worth it to actually rank higher. But yeah, without further ado, I probably would give these guys, haven't posted in a long time. They do have, good reviews though. They're responding to reviews too, which is really important. I would give them like a C plus, I would say. I mean, they got to get on the social media posts. They got to get on the updates. There's some things that they need to add here. So yeah, it's a good starting point. Let's go to the website. All right. So going to the website, this is their location page for Kaiser. So pretty much, let's take a look at the design here. I mean, overall, pretty decent design, right? For the most part, they have, a Google map, which is great. They have an update on one of this. So they're updating the page daily, I would say, at this point, which is good. I'm sure they have a blog page somewhere here, news or research. That's probably where that is. Different services and amenities. So this is what I'm talking about. They need to add all of this stuff to the Google profile. They have a lot of different information here about the facility. It's a little text heavy, if I'm being honest, but I think this is good information to know. I don't know if they're required to add in like the pharmacy license here and all this stuff, but I just feel like, it's a little too much text. Like this section here is good, but coming down here, it's getting a little text heavy. So integrating some more photos and maybe some videos just to kind of break up the monotony of it, I think would be really helpful. Let's go to the technical SEO. So header title, San Francisco Medical Center, Kaiser Permanente. Maybe put a little dash here and say serving San Francisco and other areas. That'd be helpful. Description, see full profiles. This needs to be optimized too for the different services they're providing. Same with the header as well. That would be important. Scrolling down here, the Facebook needs added. The headers need to be updated a little bit. Pages way too many anchor text. They have about 110 anchor links, so they got to update that. Moving on. They need to optimize 97 images on the profile, so they need to get that fixed immediately. Other than that, they're missing the theme color and just like some Apple Touch icon stuff, which that's pretty easy to add. Let's go to Explore. So they have Cloud for integrations, Adobe Experience Manager, Google API. They have Qualtrics set up for lead tracking and analytics, and then they also have something from Qualtrics as well. So that's good. Cookie Manager. So they have some stuff here. I would like to see, truth be told, I would like to see a Google Tag Manager, a Google Analytics, maybe perhaps even a Google Search Console. So yeah, I mean, design-wise, it's okay. It looks all right, and technically they have some work to do as well. So last but not least, let's go to their LinkedIn or social media. I don't think they have a LinkedIn, do they? Well, either way, let's go to their social media and let's check out what they have going on. All right, so almost 500,000 links, 500,000 likes, almost 500,000 followers. 40% recommend them, which is a lot different than their Google page. So leads me to believe they are not getting the same reviews they are on their Google profile, obviously. On top of that, the page needs to have more featured posts. So adding in like more featured posts here just instead of one. They are posting about weekly, which is good. They are getting a lot of likes and comments, which is great. They're integrating different reels, which is cool. So that's good. I like to see that. So they are doing well in the social media side if they're distributing this across all their platforms. Which again, they need to add a TikTok, they need to add a Pinterest, they need to add all this stuff. Which is interesting because I talked about Pinterest, and then if you go to the website, they actually have the Pinterest added here. So they need to actually add that to the profile. So overall, I would give them about a B- with their marketing. There's some stuff they need to clean up on the social media, the website, and the Google page, but it's a good start. I think listen, these guys are doing something right. They have a huge business. I'm just trying to give them feedback on how they can take it to the next level. A couple other things I see here too is like this looks like a personal email, maybe having something a little bit more professional like info@kpfbthrive.com. Rather than what they have here, this the regular Gmail. And then just like they're doing, the last thing I'll point to is just like they're doing with the Google profiles, they need to comment. They need to comment, respond. I'll recommend them. No, I gotta put a post. All right, but at least I tried. I'll give them a like. How about that? Every little bit helps. So that's what I would do. Guys, if you have any questions regarding any of this stuff, send me an email at sean@needmomentum.com or do me a solid and call me or text me 215-607-6482, where you can get a free marketing audit for yourself and to understand how to grow your business with real tactics. Sound good? Awesome. Thank you so much. Like, comment, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you very soon. Cheers. Bye.